If you think your life is exciting, wait till you see Lorin and David on the supernatural treasure hunt. Look, there's a mysterious ceremony over here. David's wriggling looks a bit like he's dancing, but is he a dance master? It seems there's a glimmer of hope for a successful exorcism this time. The old lady sends her assistant for the first aid kit while she reads the Bible like a priest, but the demon seems to be getting seasoned like a steak. David seems to be trying a new extreme sport, moving exaggeratedly. It's time for a fitness brand endorsement. The sister is watching like it's an intense sports event, her heart racing like a deer in the headlights. The sister is shouting her lungs out, as if David is partaking in a wild dance-off. The brother-in-law is fuming like a volcano erupting, shouting that the enemy is a coward, and just like that, they both flew off like hot air balloons. David jumps like a mini-boxer, landing on Ed, punching his chest with excess energy. Lorin wants to pull David away, but instead falls into a dream. Did she just eat a sleepy cake or what? David's brother-in-law Arnie finally wakes up, reacting like a superhero, charging towards David and shouting, "Look at me. I know you are still in there. Stop picking on him. Bring it on." Surprisingly, this trick works. Guess we should call it the invincible moves. They lock eyes, and the demon slips into Arnie's body like a mischievous kid. Ed, watching, thinks, "Oh no, this can't be good." Ed wants to warn everyone that the demon's moved to Arnie's body, but a heart attack knocks him out like a damsel in distress. Lorin thinks the demon is contained, guarding her husband like a kid over a crayon drawing. Meanwhile, Arnie returns to work like Superman, only to find the ghost girl suddenly popping up behind him. Arnie senses something off, turns around to find the woman disappearing like a magician. Just makes you want to say, "I can't even." Startled, Arnie almost drops the chainsaw, nearly gifting her colleague a surprise package. As soon as Arnie arrives at the door, the landlord grabs her like a kid, asking for help to fix an antique sound system forgotten craftsmanship at its best. Arnie's sweating bullets, looking like she's won the lottery and lost her mind all at once, emotional levels at 100%. After days of being out cold, Ed finally wakes up, GPSing Lorin that time's running out. If they're late, it's petrification time. Right now, Arnie's in a delusion, seeing his girlfriend dancing with the landlord, but thinks she's feeding her girlfriend. What a heartstring-pulling moment. She grabs her girlfriend to escape, while the confused landlord chases after asking what's happening. Arnie mistakes the landlord for an attacker, her knife almost having a mind of its own, stabbing right at her. By the time the detectives arrive, Arnie has turned into a zombie, and only when they call her do her eyes return to normal. What a magical antidote. The police find the landlord's body at the dog shelter, with 22 stab wounds. Talk about body art. Arnie is arrested on the spot, while the Warrens rush to the police station like they're wielding evidence, law enforcement faster than lightning. Strangely, Arnie reads the Bible effortlessly the whole time, turning her into a walking miracle. Arnie realizes she's losing the Warrens' trust and becomes a homeless wanderer in her own body. Luckily, the girlfriend believes Arnie is innocent and thinks something must have controlled her. Justice is unstoppable. The Warrens decide to find a powerful defense lawyer for Arnie, talk about needing a super rescue. The lawyer is clearly skeptical, finding the demon story way too out there. So, Ed invites the lawyer over that night to meet Annabelle, a true warrior unafraid of ghosts. The next day, the lawyer indeed throws out the demon possession defense. Looks like she got enlightened by Annabelle last night. Unfortunately, the lawyer couldn't convince the judge in the end. Looks like she has to come back for a comeback. The Warrens realize they need stronger proof to prove Anna's innocence. Sounds like the next episode of a mystery drama. Back 5 months ago, Arnie and his girlfriend's family moved. A new life began. The previous owner thoughtfully left behind a waterbed, which turned out to be the trigger for the whole affair, just like a misguided hunter. 8-year-old David spots this cool new gadget and jumps right on, such an innocent little sweetheart. Then suddenly, a face pops up like he's opened a portal to another dimension. Just as David prepares to run, unexpectedly, a black hand reaches up from beneath the waterbed and a half-hour circumflex him, dealing a sudden blow that knocks the wind out of his running confidence, catching him completely off guard. He finally breaks free and rushes to the wall, wondering why no one believes him, just like the story of meeting aliens with no one believing. But the family thinks he's just scared of getting in trouble. What an unfortunate compliment. The Warrens walk into the room where the waterbed was stored, only to find it taken over by a coffee table with a case of hominid. Lifts the mat and discovers the floor is blackened like a night of despair, ghostly shadows everywhere. This can't be caused by just leaking water, and Lorin strongly agrees, daringly going down to investigate like a brave pirate searching for treasure. When she finds something under the waterbed, it turns out to be a wrapped up skull. Sure enough, it feels like a skeleton spirit hugging her. Lorin hastily captures a few photos embodying the essence of an archaeologist passionate about antiquities. She realizes this thing was placed there for sacrifice, and clearly, Arnie isn't possessed, he's cursed. This particular curse is special. The demon only shows up during next week's sacrifice. Talk about a precision time ghost. That's why Arnie could read the Bible in full, as the demons are all in line waiting their turn.